All right, here we are, the nightcap of the Farm Bureau Insurance Classic. Norcross High School taking on Gaston Day School. Gaston Day School. This is the Bojangles Bracket Championship. Exciting basketball. Are you ready? I'm talking about these are two stacked teams. I am Sylvester Williams. I'm joined by Marcus Burnett, and we're getting ready for some basketball action.
I say get your popcorn ready. I don't think popcorn's good enough for this matchup.
I'm telling you, Norcross is in the gray uniforms, blue numbers, white outline, the Blue Devils. Gaston Day, they'll be wearing their white uniforms, light blue numbers, dark blue outline. Nate Hinton has it. Nate passes it off. Big man working on the inside. Love it. I love it. Dame Adelakun.
It's work by the big fella. He's matched up against JoJo Toppin. That's one to keep an eye on, too.
That's going to be a big matchup. Look at BJ. Brandon Boston Jr. working hard on the inside. It's not going to work. Rebound brought down by Quan McClooney.
Boston a good job of attacking. At the mismatch with Adelakun out on him, didn't waste any time, just couldn't get it to go.
Nate Hinton, an explosive scorer, if I must say so myself. 2 years in a row, he has lit up the rims here at the FBI Classic. Long three ball, no good. Rebound brought down by Sturdivant. Cal Sturdivant will push it up court, sends it over to Toppin, and it'll go out of bounds.
So one of the things I'm looking to watch is that Nate Hinton, Kyle Sturdivant matchup. Different games, but they play similar roles for their teams in terms of the ability to score the ball at all three levels, but also run the offense and get others involved, not to mention being great on the defensive end as well. So that's going to be a fun matchup to watch when those guys are against each other.
Here we go, Hinton in the light blue shoes. Hinton, pull-up jumper, bottom of the basket, shakes his head off, says it's too easy. This is too easy. Sturdivant being guarded by Hinton. He'll work off the pick from Toppin. Toppin will get it. Toppin floats to the lane. He'll get fouled. And JoJo Toppin will go to the line, and JoJo will shoot two. JoJo recently committed to the University of Georgia. He'll be a Bulldog.
Mark Fox, a lot of fist pump worthy signings in Georgia.
I'm telling you. Mark Fox trying to put a lock on the state of Georgia. In and out for JoJo Toppin. JoJo Toppin came up here a little bit earlier today. Did an interview, sat down and did an interview with Nick.Picks_ beside us. Did an interview with those young men over there. JoJo Toppin's a tall kid. God, he's tall. They got him listed. What do they have him listed in my book at? They got him listed at 6'6". Felt like he's 6'8".
Yeah, he was 6'8" today.
I'm telling you. Dalvin White kicks it over to BJ. BJ, no good. Oh, and he throws it down hard. Yes, sir. MJ Armstrong with the two-hand flush. And Marcus Burnett called that one. He said it earlier today. He said if anybody was going to get a two-hand flush, it was going to be MJ Armstrong as he throws that down.
Hey, on the Gaston Day side, they got some guys that can jump and hitting in McClooney. I think Armstrong gets the nod as far as Gaston Day is concerned.
Ooh, didn't finish it. Dalvin White. Dalvin going to the lane. No good. Dalvin gets his own rebound. Dalvin blocked by Adelakun. It'll go out of bounds, and it'll stay here. It'll be Norcross ball. Dalvin White. It's a family affair here at Norcross. Mrs. White, she's the scorekeeper for the Norcross Blue Devils. They'll get it inside to Issa Muhammad. Coming back, Nate Hinton. Nate Hinton with the finger roll, no good. Muhammad with the rebound. Tip knocked away. It'll be Gaston Day ball. For all our listeners, it looked like Gaston Day brought a nice little crowd up here. Toppin going to the lane. Toppin laying it in for 2. JoJo Toppin. Hinton sends it over to MJ. Now Hinton. Hinton sends it to Quan. Quan gets the rebound. No, scrap for it. Toppin will pull it out. Now White pushing it up court. White sends it over to Kyle. Kyle hard to the basket. Left hand. He'll be fouled. And, you know, I like Cal Sturdivant's game. You saw what he did. He went to the basket. He had the ball in his right hand, but he was on the left side. He threw his body into the defender and tried to lay it up with his left hand. And he drew the foul. Didn't quite get the layup, but he drew the contact and got the foul. I love Cal Sturdivant's game.
One of the best players in the country at doing that. Not the state, not Gwinnett County. He's one of the best in the country at doing that.
You hear the Gaston Day fans in the crowd.
That's part of what's going to be so fun about watching Sturdivant and Hinton, because they both do such a great job getting downhill.
Mm-hmm. 2 guys who get downhill quick. Send it back to MJ. MJ, long range 3-point. MJ's feeling it. MJ is feeling himself. You can shoot a 3 like that when you dunk on somebody the way he did. Goodness.
2 parts of the 3-headed monster for Gaston Day showing themselves early. Quan McClooney playing good as well, but Armstrong sticking out right now.
Isa Muhammad down low, give him 2 points. 2 points for Isa Muhammad. Now MJ will get it. Sends it down to Quan. MJ, one more time.
He's not playing, man.
He is not playing. JoJo Toppin from the wing. JoJo, no good. Brandon Boston Jr. with the rebound, no good. Hinton stops, pops. Bow. Nate Hinton. Dalvin White pushing it up the court. Dalvin fumbles it. It goes off of McClooney's hand, and it'll be Norcross ball. Ty Owens coming in the game. Coming in for Delacoon. They're going to have a smaller lineup. And they're going to go to a 2-3 zone. Gaston Day playing a 2-3 zone. Send it in the middle to Boston. Kicks it out to Muhammad. That's not his shot. That's Dalvin White's shot. Bam! Count it. Dalvin White says, come and talk to me on that 3-pointer. Yes, I did throw in the Jodeci. Dalvin White. Talked to his mom last night. Oldest son is named Devontae, so I figured she had to be a Jodeci fan. As Dalvin tells that 3-pointer to come and talk to me. Okay, I'm working on it. We'll get it. We'll get it by the end of the day. I'm pretty sure Dalvin's going to shoot a couple of more of those threes. One more time, step back. No good. Boston, follow. No good. Boston follows, misses that one. Nate Hinton, a grown man taking it to the hole. Showing brute force. And it'll be a foul on Hinton. Delacoon will come back into the game. Getting Jakai Belton. Send it back to Sturdivant. Sturdivant over to Toppin. Toppin goes baseline. Toppin lays it in. Toppin lays it in for 2. MJ, heat check. That's all. He had to shoot that one. It was mandatory that he shot that shot. Sends it over to Toppin. Toppin over the top to Sturdivant. No good. Delacoon with the rebound. Now MJ will bring it up court. Oh, he thought about it. He wanted it. Adelacombe on the inside drops it off to McClooney. McClooney, no good, no foul. That'll get a foul on Issa Muhammad. Adelacombe will go to the line, and Adelacombe will shoot 2. Gaston Day has brought a pretty big crowd down here. Gastonia is right up the road. Gastonia is probably about 30 miles maybe. 30 miles from Spartanburg. It's right there on 85. Short trip for the Gaston Day fan club. Adelacombe knocks down the second free throw. 17-12, 17-12. Just over 2 minutes to go. Sturdivant calling for the pick. Muhammad sets it. Sturdivant kicks it out. Estrich, no good. Issa Muhammad with the rebound and the putback. Issa Muhammad making his presence felt in the lane down there. On the inside, McClooney, no good. McClooney gets his own rebound. He'll lose it to Sturdivant. Sturdivant pushing up court. Sturdivant, left hand lay in, no good. Adelacombe with the rebound. Now Hinton will push it up court. Hinton, crossover, free throw, short. Hinton on rebound. Hinton, blocked by Toppin. No, they're going to call foul. Toppin got him with the body. Hinton will go to the line. 3 Blue Devils. No. Gaston Day team. You know, Gaston Day, I don't have the nickname for the Gaston Day team. The only team in the book that doesn't have their nickname listed. Hinton knocks down that second free throw. All my Gaston Day fans out there, somebody tweet me. Tweet me at Sly the Sports Guy, or you can tweet me at SUVTV. Let me know, what's the mascot for Gaston Day? Toppin almost lost it. Send it back. Oh, on the inside to Toppin. Toppin blocked. Hinton behind the back. Oh, nice hands by Sturdivant. And it'll stay down here. It'll be Gaston Day ball. Toppin, Gartney inbound. They'll get it up top to McClooney. McClooney sends it over to MJ. Adelacombe. Adelacombe working on the inside against Muhammad. Yes, sir. Dame Adelacombe. Toppin going to the basket. Toppin off the backboard. JoJo Toppin. Nate Hinton. Nate has it. Inside to McClooney. McClooney. Oh, no. Muhammad says none of that. Now they're off and running. Toppin behind the back. Oh, almost threw it down. A little bit too far for Issa Muhammad. Issa Muhammad, this is his first bit of playing time. Muhammad couldn't play for the first part of the season. Had to get some transfer rules and some transfer things going on. The junior just transferred into Norcross. The Spartans, there we go. We got the fans talking to us, letting us know. I'm sorry I interrupted my Issa Muhammad comment. But they're the Gaston Day Spartans. I love the fan interaction. Quan with the steal. I'm not sure who sent me that information, but a young lady standing in front of us told us. And here we are at the end of the first quarter. The score, 21-16, 21-16. The Spartans on top of the Blue Devils.
Okay, Brett, with Farm Bureau, you're getting local agents, great auto rates, and fast, friendly claims.
You guys cover all kinds of stuff, right?
Sure do.
Tractors?
Yep.
RVs, SUVs, ATVs, boats, the gunslinger.
Absolutely. Wait, what is the gunslinger?
Want to ride?
Yes.
Favorites.com from Farm Bureau.
I just love being a leader.
I like to punish people.
I think the big thing is just taking the right shot.
Just to embarrass people.
I'm a beast. Do my thing whenever I'm putting on someone's neck.
My dogs will be the best in 4 years.
All right, we are back here live at Dorman Arena. Want to give a shout out to the Spartan Navy, the swimming team from Gaston Day. They tweeted me to let me know that they're the Spartans. Gaston Day is the Spartans. But anyway, second period, 3-ball out of the corner, MJ. Rebound put up and in, Quan McClooney. Quan McClooney knocking it down. McClooney's on the line. McClooney finishes the three-point play. Basket good. (18-24), 18-24. Turnover, Estrich will get it. Now Estrich will push it up court. The Sturdivant will be fouled, and Sturdivant will go to the line. And Sturdivant will shoot. Kyle Sturdivant. Kyle Sturdivant takes his time. Bow! Knocks down the second free throw. Now Hinton. Hinton sends it over to McClooney. Nate Hinton shoots it long.
It's about the deepest two you can get there. Taken by Hinton, defended by Estrich.
Norcross ball. Dalvin White will take it out. Boston will tap it back to White. Now Boston will have it. White sends it back to Boston. Estrich over to White. White waiting for the pick from Muhammad. Sends it to Estrich. He's good from that range. Doesn't finish that one. Adelakun gets the rebound. He sends it out to Hinton. Hinton's going downhill. Hinton going to the bowl. Hinton can't be stopped. Nate Hinton for two.
If you don't stop ball with Hinton, man, it's a wrap.
Brandon Boston. Foul, bottom of the net from the sophomore. Brandon Boston. 3-point ball game, 26-23. Gaston Day on top of Norcross.
Take a look at a couple plays. I mean, you can just see it. And we talked about it earlier in the broadcast, man. That's what's so fun about watching this matchup, because Sturdivant and Hinton are both going to do that throughout this game if the defense doesn't take care of things and stop the ball.
Both of them love going downhill. That's what we like to call it.
And If Gaston Day has watched any kind of film or done any sort of scouting, you know you cannot leave that young man right there by the name of Brandon Boston open for jumpers.
Brandon Boston Jr. He is a shooter. Somebody watch out for that young kid. He's only a sophomore. He's only a sophomore, and boy, can he shoot. Got him listed at a 6'5". He's at least 6'7". Big kid. Shooter. All we need. Just need him to get a summer job at McDonald's.
I was waiting on that. I wasn't going to tip it off. I was waiting on the caveat. A McDonald's summer job.
You need Brandon Boston to put about 25 pounds on, and he'll be a McDonald's All-American in 2 years. JoJo Toppin.
You know what Boston's going to end up doing? He's going to get in the weight room as all young sophomores do. And before next season starts, he's going to ask you, hey, Sly, meet me for a one-on-one. Let me know what you think my off-season workout was like.
Estrus goes to the lane with the left-hand layup. I want none of that. I want none of that. If he puts on some weight, I want none of that. He already knows I'm not going to run after him.
Hey, he's a part of that Norcross program, training with those double trouble training guys, man. He's in good shape. Sky's the limit.
Sky is the limit for that young man. I really like his game. Belton sends it down to Adelakun. Adelakun with a good look to Hinton. Hinton doesn't get it. Block, get it out of here. Muhammad controlling the lane. There's Boston. Boston going to the lane. Boston with the scoop. I tell you, I like the kid's game.
And that's the thing about his game. You mentioned he's a shooter, and that's a great aspect, but not just relegated to the perimeter.
And we have a tie ball game, 29-29.
Great job by Norcross on weathering that initial storm. McClooney with the jam, knocked down a couple volleyball line threes. Now they're here.
Sends it back over to McClooney. Bottom of the net. They have a special one going down to the College of Charleston. Juan McClooney. Boston wide open. Muhammad, no. Send it back to Boston. Boston with the scoop. Boston with the score. Boston 2 points. The young man is finding his way here in the second period.
Boston said, you talking about a job at McDonald's, man. I'm delivering out here. Loose ball, I pick it up, eat the contact, oppo hand, and one. Brandon Boston.
Junior. Got to throw that junior in.
Got to
throw the junior in. Pretty sure Brandon Boston Sr.'s out here listening somewhere. Knocks down the first. Knocks down the three-point play, I'm sorry. 1 point lead for Norcross.
Now, how does Gaston Day respond? We saw their jab. Norcross ate it and followed back with one of their own, take a 1 point lead. How does Gaston Day respond now that things have cooled off a little bit?
Now Nate wants to work on his side of the court. Send it over to Owens, moving it back around to McCooney. Now to MJ. MJ sends it to Nate. Belton's in the corner, didn't give it to him. MJ hasn't thought about it from long range. McClooney from the elbow. McClooney, no good. Toppin with the rebound. Now Toppin sends it to Sturdivant. Dalvin White. Dalvin White. 3 ball.
Just doing what Dalvin White always does, man.
He got me fiending for a 3.
I should have beat you to Miss White and let her know, man. Before you honestly answer that question when he asks you, just don't tell him if that's the case. Dalvin White, man, another big 3.
He got me fiending. Hey, you know what? Jodeci is actually from North. I think they're from the Charlotte area. They're not from the Gaston area. They're from the Charlotte area. Almost had a double tie-in on that one.
Did not know they were from Charlotte, man. That's good stuff.
I think they're from north of Charlotte, somewhere around that. I know that Jodeci, they're from that area. Some of the Gastonia people tell me. Let me know.
Shout out to Charlotte, man. I remember my first time in Charlotte, man. It was for the Kappa Alpha Psi Conclave, man.
My goodness.
Little wet-nosed Neo, man. I came down for the conclave, but it was funny. My first trip down here was when I first saw Bojangles. And I remember going in there during breakfast, And I was like, man, they will throw anything on a biscuit and call it a breakfast sandwich. I think I saw like a smoked sausage biscuit or something.
My goodness.
I was like, geez Louise, man, this Bojangles place is serious about breakfast. If it's meat, they will throw it on a biscuit and call it a breakfast sandwich.
My goodness, Bojangles, a staple of the South. It's the only type of fast food chicken place I knew was Bojangles. I know you up there in Indiana, close to Chicago. You like Harold's. Look at Hinton going to the line. Hinton.
He's brought plenty of sauce to this tournament, and as well as today's game. 2-point ball game, man.
Dalvin White will have it. Sturdivant back over to White. Now Boston. Boston thought about it. Boston hesitate. Boston, no good. Delacoon saves it to Belton. Now they'll run it. Sends it back to Hinton. Hinton going downhill. Hinton up and under, and count that basket. Nate Hinton. Nate Hinton.
This game just delivers, man. I knew it would. As long as the refs stayed out of the way, we knew it would. Too much talent on the floor. Guys are too well coached. This is going to end up being the best game of the tourney, and that says a lot.
Free throw, front of the rim, no good. Muhammad will get the rebound and hand it off to White. White tried to get it up court, tipped out of bounds by Hinton. 2 minutes, just under 30 seconds. White will have it. Sturdivant going downhill. Sturdivant, count the basket, blocking foul. Blocking foul on McCool. Sturdivant.
It's the deck hard, walking up and shaking it off now. But again, man.
Sturdivant's so tough, man. Sturdivant is a tough kid, and I love how he's relentless in his attacks to the basket.
Yeah, man. Contact's nothing. Contact is nothing.
You know, I'm an old football guy, man. I love to see Sturdivant playing running back for somebody, man.
Meanwhile, Coach Mack is saying none of that. Coach Maloof might even be watching. Coach Mack is probably saying, hey, cut that one out of the broadcast.
I'm pretty sure Coach Maloof saw him in the hallways once or twice and said, hey, kid, come on. I got a spot for you. Oh, look at McClooney. No good. White with the outlet to Sturdivant. Sturdivant, he'll lose it, but it'll be a foul on the floor. They'll call a foul on Nate Hinton.
And Gaston Day and Coach McAllister not happy, but definitely looked like he got him across the hand. Didn't look completely clean. We talked about Norcross football, man. We mentioned Purdue as well. I'm a big Drew Brees fan, and I am glad he has Alvin Kamara, the former Norcross football player, in his backfield.
Alvin Kamara. Norcross's own. Norcross, rich history on the football field and the basketball court. Some guy by the name of Jody Meeks. He was pretty doggone good.
Man, instant offense. I mean, the Norcross, just the pipeline of players at the next level, all the way from Al-Farouq Aminu, the Ghani Lawas back in the day, Jeremy Lamb for the Hornets, who beat the Warriors last night, even without Steph Curry. I mean, the list goes on. Rayshawn Hammonds at Georgia, Jordan Goldwire at Duke. An exhaustive list. Even the Devin Huffman that's at Oglethorpe, but just guys at various levels at good programs and doing well.
Rich history of basketball at Norcross. Hinton is establishing the present right now for Gaston Day. Hinton could care less about Norcross's history.
No, as a matter of fact, just seems like it's just fueling him. He probably doesn't know much as we do about it, but he's just a competitor. Doesn't matter who he's playing.
Sturdivant didn't get it. Adelakun with the rebound. Now Hinton pushing it up court. Hinton stops, pops. No good. Adelakun with the rebound. Adelakun's a man down there. Adelakun's a big, grown man down there underneath the basket.
Gaston was able to knock it away initially, but Delacoon persistence paying off. But Hinton, man, just his feel for the game. Take a bad shot every now and again, as any player does. Nobody's perfect, especially not a high school kid that's still developing. But his feel for the game and his IQ is so solid. You notice that pull-up there, he missed it, but it was the right decision there.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a shot that he hits, at a frequent clip.
Delacoon knocks down the first one. Eskridge gets the rebound. They'll send it up court. Toppin goes to the hole. Toppin, give him 2 points.
Man, Toppin got there in a hurry.
I'm telling you, he got there quick.
It's not fair to be that long and that tall and to be able to get up the floor that quickly.
Toppin, one of the guys, show you the value of hard work. I remember last year he was just an energy guy off the bench for Norcross. This year he's played himself into a scholarship at a SEC school.
Yep, and he was always locked in. He was
Always.
always locked in last year.
Came to play every night. JoJo Toppin. Impressive young man. McAllister called timeout. 14 seconds to go in the half.
All right, Brett. Now, if you want to get people pumped about insurance, you gotta get a smile. All right? Okay. Give it a try.
Get great auto rates and local agents at favrates.com.
And smile.
I am smiling.
A grin? Like a happy face.
This?
Yes, but complete opposite of all of that.
Get great auto rates and local agents at favrates.com from Farm Bureau.
All right, we're back here live. 10 seconds. 9. Hinton will have it. Hinton sends it over in the corner to Belton. Now back out to Hinton. Now over to McClooney. McClooney, jumper, no good. Delacoon with the follow, no good. And here we are at the end of the first half. The score, 42-38. Norcross on top of Gaston Day.
I just love being a leader.
Because I like to punish people.
I think the big thing is just taking the right shot.
Just to embarrass people.
I'm a beast. Do my thing whenever I'm putting on someone's neck.
My thoughts will be the best in 4 years.
Founders is committed to community involvement within our schools and student athletic programs. And it's a commitment we continue to establish, embody, and embrace for the long haul. Because at Founders Federal Credit Union, we understand how busy your day can be. And worrying about your financial matters shouldn't slow you down. So go ahead, keep cheering your team on to another win. After all, you've got enough on your plate. Relax. You're with Founders.
right, we are here. Third quarter, the score 42-38. I'm Sylvester Williams, better known as Sly the Sports Guy. Joining me in the booth, Nick Dennis. Nick Dennis from Nick Picks Hoops.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Nick
making his broadcasting debut. Knock it down. Brandon Boston. Brandon Boston continuing to score. Boston had 8 in the first half. Didn't see who hit that. My head was down. McClooney. Why am I shocked? Not shocked at all. McClooney, he had 8 in the first half. That'll give him 10. Oh, introducing my man. I know you hear the voice making his broadcasting debut. First time on the color commentary. Nick Dennis from Nick Picks Hoops. How you doing, Nick?
I'm doing good. It's the last day. Got my works in. I think these 2 teams right here that's in the championship is very deserving.
Very deserving. Hinton blocked over the top by JoJo Toppins. Nick has been interviewing players for his website all day long. Had a bunch of, all weekend long he's been out here since Thursday interviewing people. Sturdivant in the passing lane. Sturdivant with the steal. Sturdivant will keep it. Sturdivant with the hoop and the harm. Sturdivant for 2 points. Kyle Sturdivant going to the line to see if he can get 3 the hard way.
He's a real nice guard. What do you think?
I think Sturdivant is a really nice guard. My goodness, Sturdivant always going downhill, absorbing the contact, getting to the line, finishing the 3-point plays just like that. Kyle Sturdivant. Now Hinton will have it. 7-point lead for Norcross. Hinton wants to set his offense up. He'll send it over to MJ. MJ to McClooney. Back to Hinton. Belton. MJ. MJ comes up short. Boston gets the rebound. Outlet to Toppin. Toppin stolen by Belton. Belton pushing it up court. Belton going to run the offense. Belton sends it over to Hinton. Hinton in the lane. Foul on the floor. Foul on the backside. Who are they going to call that foul on? Let's take a look. Called it on number 11.
11, yes.
Called it on number 11. Called it on Brandon Boston. In the passing lane, now Boston in the open court. Boston! Whoa! Boston throws it down. Brandon Boston leans in with those long arms, and Brandon Boston throws one down. And that'll get the Norcross bench, entire bench standing up for that one. Brandon Boston. Belton sends it over. McClooney gives it back to Hinton. Hinton stops, pops. Hinton, no good. Boston with the rebound. Now Dalvin White is pushing it up court. Sturdivant with the spin.
Nice
Sturdivant.
Oh.
Sturdivant will go to the line, and Sturdivant will shoot 2. Hey, got a couple of listeners listening out there. Got a bunch of people. I love it when they tweet me. Makes me feel like I'm special. Makes me feel like I'm somebody. Shout out to Bill Hunter. Bill Hunter listening. They say he was on call. He couldn't make it out here. His wife, Karen Hunter, was the one who brought me the information. She actually beat the Spartan Navy. We were trying to figure out what was Gaston Day's nickname. Karen Hunter got the message from Bill Hunter, and she got it to me to let me know that they were the Spartans. But the Spartan Navy was right there. The Spartan swim team. Is that the greatest nickname for a swim team ever?
What's that?
The Spartan Navy.
Yeah.
It doesn't get much better than that. Okay, here we go. 51-40. Norcross on top. Now MJ will have it. MJ sends it into Adelakun. Adelakun working, spinning. Adelakun. They're going to call charge. Call charge on the big man. One of those instances where I'm not quite sure if it was a charge, but he's just bigger than everybody else.
Yes, sir. And Norcross is picking up some intensity. They can bring it home back to Georgia if they keep it up.
Dalvin White will have it, sends it to JoJo Toppin. JoJo crosses over, long arm JoJo.
Yes, sir.
Long arm JoJo lays it in for 2. Hinton has it. Now MJ picks up his dribble. MJ will shoot the 3. No good. Hinton fights for the rebound with Boston. They're going to stay down there. It'll be Gaston ball. Gaston Day will have it. They got a timeout from Norcross. Who else do we want to shout out there? We got the Dean of Students, Dean Lutkus. Dean Lutkus, listening to us or watching us on air. Now, I've had quite a few Gaston Day people hitting me up. Where's my Norcross people? Norcross, I know we spoiled you guys. You've been on SUV TV a bunch of times. We just had a tournament. Nick, we just had the Atlanta Hawks Nate Smith Classic.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, we had that at Norcross High School in the beautiful facilities of Norcross. What a great experience. I think it was 3 days down there. We had all the big screens, the high definition scoreboards were out and about at Norcross High School.
Now that's a new scoreboard, right?
Well, the football one is the football scoreboard new? I knew it was the football scoreboard at Norcross. Yeah, the football scoreboard is a new one.
Okay.
But we had they had a scoreboard in the vestibule area that was brand new. I think it was a 20-foot by 20-foot scoreboard in the vestibule area. Beautiful, beautiful screen. Nice facilities at Norcross High School. All right, back to the game. Gaston Day, they'll send it down to Adelakun. Adelakun sends it back out to Belton. Belton from the top of the key knocks down the 3. 10-point ball game. Just under 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Toppin wants it on the block. Dalvin White. Hinton, no good. Adelakun with the rebound, stripped away by Dalvin White. Now here's Sturdivant. Sturdivant goes to get that mess out of here. But JoJo Toppin is Johnny on the spot. Send it to Adelakun. Adelakun back out to Belton. Belton, no good. Hinton with the rebound, stripped away, poked away, sent back out to MJ. MJ to Adelakun. Adelakun being double teamed. It'll be knocked out of bounds. No, they're going to call foul. They're going to call foul on Alonzo Johnson. Alonzo Johnson will pick up the foul. And in comes Isa Muhammad. Send it back up top. Ty Owens. Owens will have it, sends it over to Belton. Ja'Kai Belton. Belton sends it over to MJ. MJ thought about that one. Back to Belton. Belton's good from that range. MJ, he's good too. Front of the rim, no good. Tip ball. Owens will get it, sends it to Hinton. Now MJ will have it. MJ feeds inside to Adelakun. Adelakun foul. And Adelakun, he will go to the free throw line. Dame Adelakun.
Now, I don't know too much about the Gaston Day program, but I did want to talk about Norcross, and they've done an outstanding job bringing that program into a powerhouse, and they've actually adopted the hip-hop culture into the program with maybe 3 or 4 rappers being from Norcross. So
they're running that way. No good for Dalvin White. Belton launches. Belton. Found him underneath Sturdivant. Sturdivant, no good. Sturdivant gets his own rebound. Sturdivant works hard. Sturdivant works hard in the lane. He'll go to the line, and Sturdivant will shoot 2. Sturdivant taking his time, lining up the free throw. Sturdivant will get the friendly roll. Some people like to call that the shooter's roll, Nick. Got to be a shooter to get that roll.
Got to be a shooter.
Got to be a shooter. I get it all the time. I'm a shooter, Nick. Not a scorer, but I'm a shooter.
But a shooter.
I shoot a lot. Sturdivant on the line. Sturdivant knocks down the second one. Now Hinton wants to pull it up court. Let's see, he'll set up his offense. Bauer, he'll send Bauer down to the corner. Throws it over to the other side to MJ. Belton, pump fake, Belton. No good, off the front of the rim. Now Sturdivant will have it. Sturdivant still pushing. Gives it to JoJo Toppin. JoJo! Throw it down with 2 hands, JoJo. Show him you mean business. Hinton sends it over to MJ. MJ sends it in to McClooney. Pump fake from Belton. Belton to McClooney. McClooney off the backboard hard. Hinton will scrap for that rebound. Hinton pulls up. No good.
Now, you know, I interviewed JoJo before the game, and he said he wanted to get a couple dunks in.
Yes, sir. Belton with the hezzy. Belton, no, he's in the land of the Giants. He's not supposed to be there. JoJo, 2 points. McClooney on the inside. McClooney steps back, shoots the jumper, no good. Now Sturdivant is pushing. Sturdivant's running. Sturdivant, 1-on-4, fast break. Estridge follows, rebound, no good. Ball on the floor. Estridge will pick it up. Estridge stops, pops. Estridge, count it.
Gets it to count. Yes, sir.
Estridge knocks it down. Kevon Estridge. Estridge on the line. Estridge comes up short, and he'll pick up the foul. Now Hinton will have it back half court. He's calling MJ out. MJ will get it from him. They'll send it back. Now Hinton over to McClooney. McClooney in the corner to Belton. Belton sends it back to MJ. Nate got away with the travel, shuffled his feet. Oh, but he'll get to the lane, and he'll lay that in for 2. 13-point ball game. Dalvin White to the lane. Dalvin puts it up. Issa Muhammad with the follow. No good. Adelakun now Hinton. Hinton's going up court. Hinton. Runaway locomotive. Hinton going to the lane.
Speed.
My goodness, you're right. A burst of speed. Not too sure many people want to stand in front of Nate Hinton when he has a full head of steam. First free throw good. Second free throw good. Caleb Murphy. Murphy playing with it at the half. Murphy looking for the pick from Muhammad. Doesn't need it. 5 seconds closely guarded. Too much dribbling by the 10th grader. And the sophomore. Here's the funny thing what I like about basketball in high school basketball. Caleb Murphy, after that 5-second call, he's looking around, holding his hands up like, oh, wasn't 5 seconds. Yeah, it was, young man.
Young man, he's still young. He has a lot to learn.
Hinton pull up. Hinton at the buzzer, in and out. The basketball gods were not kind to Nate Hinton on that shot. Here we are at the end of 3. The score, 63-52. Norcross on top of Gaston Day.
Okay, Brett, safety and car insurance.
Never scored a safety. That's defense. But go on, please.
Yeah, defensive. That's exactly how you should drive.
There is no such thing as a defensive drive. Offense makes the drive.
Oh, I mean when you're on the road.
But it doesn't matter, home or away.
Okay, clearly I'm striking out here.
That's baseball.
Get great home and auto rates and local agents at favorites.com from Farm Bureau Insurance.
Founders is committed to community involvement within our schools and student athletic programs. And it's a commitment we continue to establish, embody, and embrace for the long haul. Because at Founders Federal Credit Union, we understand how busy your day can be. And worrying about your financial matters shouldn't slow you down. So go ahead, keep cheering your team on to another win. After all, you've got enough on your plate. Relax. You're with Founders.
All right, here it is, the final quarter of action at the Farm Bureau Insurance Classic. We're in the Bojangles Bracket Championship. Norcross on top of Gaston Day, 63-52. Hinton in the corner, Nate Hinton. Nate Hinton! Nate Hinton opens up the quarter with a 3-ball. Oh, he traveled. JoJo Toppin. JoJo Toppin.
Nice finish, nice finish.
JoJo Toppin is a score. He can put the ball in the hoop. MJ sends it over to Nate. Nate back to MJ. Over to Belton. MJ long range. No good. Got a push on a Delacroix. I didn't see that push. You saw that push?
I didn't see it.
I didn't see it. I didn't see it either. I'm Sly the Sports Guy. Tweet me if you can. Or tweet us at SUVTV.
Sly the Sports Guy.
Sly the Sports Guy. Hit me on Twitter. Hit me on Instagram. Snapchat.
Snapchat.
All that stuff. I don't do Snapchat. I have it though. I like to watch people. I like to see people do silly things on social media. So I still have it. Izza Muhammad catches the alley. Hinton will have it. Hinton throws it away. Toppin with the pick. Now Sturdivant. Sturdivant wants to set the offense up. He'll go off a pick from Muhammad. Oh, Muhammad rolled to the lane. He missed him. He hit him late. Muhammad turnaround comes up way short. He was looking for a foul. Nate Hinton pushing it down court. Nate Hinton.
He thought he was fouled there, Muhammad.
Yep, Muhammad thought he was fouled on that play. Muhammad just happened to find out one of the dangers of being the big man. You don't get that call unless it's a hard foul. Oh, as soon as I said something about Snapchat, somebody just added me to Snapchat. I got fans out there.
Okay.
Sydney Bean. They love me.
Slaughter sports guy. I like that.
Hinton knocks down the free throw. Speaking of adding me, for all you guys listening to us on the SUV TV network on YouTube, make sure you subscribe. Issa Muhammad from long range. Nate Hinton going to the basket. Nate Hinton, everybody follows on the rim, no. And we got a foul. Issa Muhammad shot that three. Now he's patting himself on the chest. He's looking over at Coach Mack. Coach Mack looked at him, and Coach Mack just shook his head and turned around. Oh, that's one of those up by 10 3-pointers. You can only shoot that one when you're up by 10.
Yes, sir.
Issa, he'll go to the line. Knocks down the first free throw. Boom, he knocks down the second one. Pretty stroke from the line from Issa Muhammad. When Issa shot that three, he wasn't insecure.
You know what? He wasn't. You're right.
You don't even get that one, do you?
No.
You
I literally think he wasn't insecure.
In the passing lane, Brandon Boston. Brandon Boston Jr. throws it down. It's a TV show called Insecure starring Issa Rae.
You know what? I know about that. You're right. I get it now.
Gotta be quick, young man. Three ball. Three ball from the corner, Ja'Kai Belton. Sturdivant going to the lane. Sturdivant tried to throw it up. Ooh. Tried to throw it up to JoJo Toppin. I wanted to see JoJo bring down the house. Sturdivant. Sturdivant lining up for the free throw. Sturdivant knocks it down. Hinton will give it over to MJ. MJ sends it to Bowers. Now MJ. Bauer in the corner, back to Hinton. Hinton launches for long range. Adelakun working underneath. Count the basket. Dame Adelakun. Adelakun will go to the line and he'll shoot and try to get the and one. Adelakun being recruited by quite a few Ivy League schools. Young man is not only a basketball player, he's a scholar. The Ivy League schools recruiting. Look at Sturdivant going to the hole. Sturdivant blocked by Adelakun. Belton tries to get it up to Hinton. Recovered. Owens. Now Hinton will have it. They got the push off. I think they're going to call a push off on Hinton. No, they didn't call a push off on Hinton.
So would you do Ivy League school over blue collar, high major D1 school?
I can't spell Ivy League school. If I got recruited to Ivy League school, I can guarantee you. I take that back. I graduated from the Harvard of the South.
And what's that?
The University of South Carolina.
Yes, sir.
We call it the Harvard of the South. Only in Columbia, South Carolina. Nate Hinton. A lot of this stuff when you have these young kids, you know, is securing your future.
Right.
Now, if you're one of those top players in the nation and your future would be secure with an NBA contract and you know it's on the way, sure, why not? Go to that high major school. But if you know that your career, your life path doesn't end in basketball, go to that Ivy League school. Dalvin White, he'll get 2 points on that one. Dalvin White with the 2 points to lay up. Dalvin, look at him go to the hole. With that move, he is the show. And the after party. Oh, I blew that one. Oh, my goodness, I had it. I was on it. I was ready.
Introducing Children's Healthcare of Atlanta Sports Motion Analysis, powered by Dartfish, giving parents and young athletes frame-by-frame feedback on how to minimize injury and maximize performance. Upload your videos, visit our clinic, or let our specialists come to you. No matter the sport you play, Children's helps young athletes take their game to the next level.
Of Gaston Day.
Just under 4 minutes. Do you have an early MVP? Who are you thinking?
It is the Norcross squad has been so impressive. It's so many people who've been scoring for Norcross. Of course, JoJo Toppin is leading the way in the scorebooks, but Cal Sturdivant is a monster going downhill.
Yes, sir.
And Brandon Boston has nailed big-time shots. Dalvin White has a couple of threes. He's been all over in this tournament. It's a hard choice. My thing is the Norcross guys might cancel each other out. Ja'Kai Belton knocks down the three. But the Norcross guys might cancel each other out, and the tournament MVP might end up going to Nate Hinton. Nate Hinton has had an impressive tournament. And they're going to call travel on Cal Sturdivant. And Coach McMillan is not happy with his junior point guard. He had a man wide open in the center. Send it over to MJ. MJ working it across. Belton, count the basket. Slow down. Don't pack your bags up yet. It's a 5-point ball game. Gaston Day still has some fight left in him.
Yes, sir.
Dalvin White, he'll throw it up to Isa Muhammad. Isa up and under. Isa Muhammad.
They're pushing it.
Sends it underneath. They're working it on the inside. Adelakun with the basket. 5-point ball game. Dalvin White. Dalvin dribbling out of the trap. Sends it to Muhammad. Muhammad sends it back to White. White, the senior leader. White sends it to Muhammad. Muhammad with the two-hand hammer. Muhammad throws it down.
Great odds by Dalvin. Great.
Beautiful pass by Dalvin White. Nate Hinton. Nate passes it in the corner to Belton. Belton looking for the foul, not going to get it. Sturdivant hands it off the top, and Toppin smacked out of bounds. It'll still be Norcross ball. Dalvin White. Dalvin sends it over to Sturdivant. Sturdivant controlling the offense. Sturdivant spinning. Sturdivant over to Boston. Quick pass to White. White penetrating. White sends it over to Muhammad. Oh, Muhammad blows the dunk. Two hands next time, young man. Three ball on the wing. No good. Adelacombe, they got him with the push off. Adelacombe had both hands in the back. On that one, ref had no choice but to call foul. Brandon Boston. Boston will go to the line. Brandon Boston in and out. Free throws are big right now. 7-point ball game, a minute to play. MJ steps into that three-pointer. MJ counted. MJ Armstrong with the three.
They're very much in this game. Very much. It's not over.
Yes, sir. MJ Armstrong nails that three ball. MJ being recruited by a couple of schools. Couple of schools looking at MJ. Start just Belmont Abbey, Charleston Southern University. Those are two of the schools that are looking at young MJ Armstrong. Now I tell you what, if MJ decides to go to Charleston Southern, that'll be a big-time rivalry for the next 4 years. He'll be his backcourt mate, Quan McClooney, signed with CFC, Charleston, College of Charleston. That'll be a big-time rivalry. But wait a minute, they're not the College of Charleston anymore. They're Charleston University. They go by Charleston now.
Is that what they do? That's what they go by?
They go by Charleston now. I'm an old guy. I just remember them from College of Charleston.
Right. CFC, right?
Nope. Not anymore. They go by Charleston. They've done whatever it takes to be a university, so they're Charleston University. Whatever it takes to make that change from a college to a university, I guess they've done it. Muhammad will get it, feeling the pressure. He gives it up to Sturdivant. Sturdivant trying to cross the timeline. He does. Sturdivant Toppin on the baseline. Toppin with those long arms throws down the dunk. 6-point ball game. MJ launches a long three ball. MJ, bottom of the net. MJ Armstrong. It's a 3-point ball game. 39 seconds to go. MJ Armstrong. I had to stand up on that one. Whoa, my goodness. I got young Nick standing up too.
Yes, sir.
It's getting close in here. I had my jacket on. I was getting cold, but MJ's heating it up. Brandon Boston. He'll be on the line 39 seconds to go. They're bringing out the trophies. Brandon Boston hits the first one.
That was a deep three.
Deep three from MJ Armstrong. Brandon Boston. Ice water going through that kid's veins.
Yes, sir.
5-point ball game. Coach Mack just called the timeout. He wants to discuss defensive strategy with his team. The other Coach Mack Callister, I'm pretty sure he's discussing offensive strategy with his team. 39 seconds, down by 5. What do you think Gaston Day does?
I have to say it has to end up in MJ's hand. He has a hot hand right now. What do you think?
I think I would want to see Nate Hinton with the ball. Let Nate Hinton penetrate.
Yes, sir.
And if he can't get the two, if the defense collapses on him, kick it out to MJ. And MJ is the hot man. MJ, see if he can nail a three off of the penetration from Nate Hinton.
Now, what do you think Norcross plan is to go into this?
Norcross, they want to play strong defense, straight up, probably man-to-man defense, and don't foul. The most important thing they can do is not foul.
Not foul, right.
Gaston Day is in the bonus, so if it's a foul, Gaston Day will shoot. And here's the thing about shooting free throws. You are scoring with the clock stopped. They're going to take it out on the baseline. Matching up. Hitting in the game. MJ falling away, 3.
Ah, almost hit it.
Got a foul.
You're right, though. Nate is in
Oh, they called travel. They called travel on Issa Muhammad. Has Nate Hinton fouled out? I think Nate Hinton may have fouled out. Sends it over in the corner.
You need to get MJ the ball.
Adelakun working down low, the big man. Timeout. Hinton and McClooney aren't in the game. Have they fouled out? We don't have the official book with us. We're on the other side of the gym. So the scoring table is opposite of us. So I can't tell you officially what's going on. But it's a 3-point ball game. 3-point ball game, 20 seconds to go. We're going to stay here. There's no commercials. All right. We're going to take it out on the baseline. Everybody goes off and running. Sturdivant will get it. Somebody has to foul. Sturdivant will go to the line. 5 seconds rolled off the clock. Sturdivant. Cal Sturdivant, junior point guard, leader of this team, knocks down the first free throw. 4-point ball game, 15 seconds to go. Sturdivant, one more chance. Sturdivant has been living right. They'll roll the ball on the floor. They'll pick it up, MJ being guarded by Toppin, no good. Tap, played around. Ball will stay down. No. Ball will go the other way. Referee changed his mind. Norcross ball. 6 seconds to go, down by 5. They're debating, trying to figure out whose ball it is. Gaston Day says it's their ball. Norcross says it's theirs. Dalvin White has it. Now Dalvin. He'll go to the free throw line. Dalvin has a chance to ice this one. Dalvin at the free throw line. Dalvin knocks down the first one.
I also think, that tells a lot about the program when the guys can knock down the foul shots.
Dalvin tells the free throw, come and talk to me. I really want to know your name. It's Dalvin, the free throw shooter. Oh, God, I got to work on that Jodeci line. And there we are at the end of the game. The score, 87-80. 87-80. Norcross will win this one. Norcross on top of Gaston Day in the Bojangles bracket here at the Farm Bureau Insurance Classic. Nick, it's been a pleasure working with you for these past couple of days.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I've enjoyed it. I want to thank the people at Dorman High School, or like the unofficial name, Dorman University.
Yes, sir.
This place is top notch and first class. Dorman. What a place. What a place. His name is Nick Dennis. My producer, Marcus Burnett, the AV Club from Dorman High School. On behalf of all those people, I'm Sylvester Williams, Sly the Sports Guy. It has been great. We will see you later on as we close this thing out at the Farm Bureau Insurance Classic.